Hi guys. I have a couple things on my mind today, so I figured let's just sit and chat. I want to talk about Colleen Ballinger, and I also want to discuss Gypsy Rose putting a ring on her man. You know, neither of these things deserve their own video, but I received many messages about the Gypsy thing, and then I was looking around to see what Colleen Ballinger has been up to lately, and so I figured they can go together. So either way, first let's talk about Gypsy, because I know what y'all are here for. So Gypsy bought Ken a promise ring, and of course she went straight to TMZ because that is where TMZ is getting this information. I think we all agree on that now, right? That Gypsy Rose and or Christy is feeding info to TMZ so that she can get clicks and views on sites outside of social media. But it's like a $275 or $250 black band that she bought at Zales. Now, how on earth would that be known if it wasn't given to them? Seems very precise, if you ask me. But this is a promise ring because I don't feel like it would be appropriate for Gypsy to wear a ring until her divorce is final from Ryan Anderson. So I think she and Christy are so desperate to lock down Ken. Getting pregnant is not enough. The pregnancy, that's just the start of this blueprint that they have created. The pregnancy, then we're going to go on to the promise ring, and then we're going to go on to the wedding and the actual having a ring on both of them. I understand that some people look at promise rings and it's like, you know, this is coming from a good place and it has good intent behind it and all of that. But with a Gypsy, it just comes off as desperate. And the fact that she is not even legally divorced and she is doing this publicly is just a very clear reminder that she does not care about anybody. She does not care about anybody but herself. I think her giving Ken this promise ring is adolescent. It's desperate. It comes off as very controlling and manipulative in some ways. And I am not surprised by it at all. In fact, I'm kind of surprised that it took this long. Someone weeks ago, there's a TikTok user, I'll put her username on the screen. She clocked it like weeks ago. Remember when they went to Hobby Lobby and were shopping for the nursery? Nursery. Yeah, in that video, Ken was wearing this black band. So TMZ is kind of late. But either way, I'm not surprised. Trashy nonsense. Am I right? I know a lot of people are speculating and having a lot of opinions about the size of her belly, the way that the baby bump changes sizes from week to week, the timeline is off, she's saying one thing, people are doing their own research and finding another. Here's how I feel about the pregnancy right now. I'm sitting back and I'm holding my tongue on a lot of stuff because I am not an OBGYN, okay? And I am not her OBGYN. So I just kind of want to see what happens. I want to see how this plays out. And then at the end, of course, I will give my opinion. But right now, yeah, things do look weird and timelines are kind of weird. But I don't really feel like that is something that I want to talk about in detail because one, I'm not qualified, and two, I'm focused on her being a terrible person, not the way that her baby bump looks on Wednesday versus Sunday. But again, that's just me. That's how I feel right now. Of course, things might change down the road. Is it weird? Yes. Am I going to spend hours and hours trying to tie things together that may or may not be true? No, not right now. I want to talk about Colleen for a couple of minutes here. Colleen is getting desperate. She is clickbaiting video titles like she's going to quit YouTube, and when you actually watch the video, it's because she's so busy building a dollhouse for her kids. I wanted to check the comments, because anytime she does a sad fishing deal, her fans will jump in the comments and be like, oh my God, you scared me. I hope you never leave YouTube. One person had the audacity to call her channel a safe space. A safe space for what? Grooming? Being parasocially connected to children? Laughing at incest jokes? Is that what it's a safe space for? Because based on my perspective, that is the only thing that is safe about her channel. Her children are certainly not safe by having all of their, embarrassing moments and lives blasted all over YouTube so that she can remain relevant. I don't like the desperation move that YouTubers do, especially ones that have been quote unquote canceled. And then they'll come back and pepper these videos throughout like, I'm going to leave YouTube. I'm quitting YouTube. I'm closing my channel down. But then you watch the video and it's not that. They weren't even considering doing that. It was literally just clickbait. Ridiculous. Colleen, I've said before, I could take or leave her content. It's not for me. It was never for me. But the relationship that some of her subscribers have, specifically with her kids, is so bizarre to me. And it is so bizarre how they will literally keep their blinders on and they refuse to see the outside conversation of, this is why Colleen Ballinger is not a good individual. She probably shouldn't be platformed in the manner that she is. They refuse to see that, which, oddly enough, is a lot like the Gypsy Rose fans. But I don't get it, and like I said, I could take or leave her content, but how dare you call it a safe space? Quick video. I need to move on with my day. If y'all are in the mood for a longer video, I did upload earlier a video that I think it was around like 45 minutes. So check that out if you want. But yeah, more content coming. So for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more of me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.